What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammett, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how when you are sick or when you are hurt, you become an inconvenience to a narcissist or toxic person. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thank you.
Hey, baby. Babe, I was in an accident. I'm in the hospital.
Oh my goodness. Are you okay?
Yeah, I survived, but baby, I really need you to come up here.
What? Now, you know today is my only day off, right? You do know that, right?
I know, but I really need your support right now. I'm scared.
I mean, is the hospital staff not taking care of you? I mean, I looked up the reviews online and look, the reviews look pretty good. You're pretty much at the hospital from Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, baby, of course the staff is great, but I need you here for emotional support.
Emotional support? I thought it was your body that's hurt, not your heart.
My body is hurting and I need you here. Like, why can't you just be here for me?
Look, honestly, I would just be in the nurse's way. And then, like, what if I get sick? Are you gonna roll down to my hospital room and check on me? Like, who's gonna take?
You know what? Fine. I'll deal with it by myself like I always do. Bye.
Great. See, you understand. Look, I love you, and I'm gonna pray. So, welcome back, y'all. That creator's name is Nia Renee. She goes by How to Love a Battered Woman. I'm going to put her name right here so you can see it. You can follow her. She's on all platforms, TikTok, YouTube. She's an amazing creator. I do a lot of duets and skits with her. She's great. But you see the skit right there, y'all. You see it. Came off the top of the head with the skit. She said, look, Lee, this remind me of my ex. Let's shoot it. So, because you can see when you are sick or when you are hurt, you become a direct inconvenience to that narcissistic person's schedule. And y'all, narcissism is not, I'm doing another video on this, but narcissism is not a one size fits all thing. Like literally, everybody's going to be different. Everybody comes from different backgrounds. Yeah, it's just every narcissistic person is going to behave differently. That's just the way it is. That's just the way of life. Every person you know in your life is going to behave differently. It's just not narcissists, it's everybody. So when you're dealing with narcissists and or toxic people, your hurt, your pain or whatever takes away. This is where the lack of empathy kicks in with narcissists and toxic people. This is where the lack of empathy kicks in. Like when you are hurt or when you're in pain or you're in need and you're in suffering and things like that, most narcissistic people, not all, I didn't say all, most narcissistic people will just disconnect from you because it's literally hard for us to care. Honestly, it's hard for us to care outside of how it affects us directly. And most times when you're hurt or you're sick and things like that, that's the thing you'll hear from them. You hear how it inconveniences that narcissistic person. It won't not how it inconveniences you, it's how it will inconvenience that narcissistic person in and of them by themselves. Like you see the skit we did, like this is my one day off and now I got to come to the hospital and check on you. Jesus Christ. Like, so I just get, what can I do? Like, it's always something, isn't it? I can't just hang out and chill on my one day off. You got to go get sick or hurt. Now, doesn't care how you're doing. Are you going to live? Yeah, I'm going to live. Okay, cool. I'm not a doctor. I can't really help you. I mean, emotional support, I don't, what I'm going to do there. They will tell you how you are inconvenienced to them. And if they show up to the hospital, if they take care of you while you were sick, this is going into I call it the narcissistic bank. It's going into the narcissistic bank in trust because it's going to be used against you later on. You can't say I was never there for you. You can't say I never did anything for you. You remember the time I came to the hospital on my day off to help you out when you got into an accident or you got sick because you don't know how, you don't like to wash your hands or something like that. You remember that? You can't say I never did something for you. Those are like, y'all, it's brownie points. Everything a narcissist does for you can and will be used against you later on. It's just, yeah, literally the Miranda rights of narcissism. Everything I do for you can be used later on in accordance to the narcissistic law. That's just it, y'all. I tell this people all the time, like that's literally the crux of it all right there. You get sick, you get hurt, you get injured. You're going to hear about how it affects the narcissistic person in your life. Cool, you're hurt, you lived, you're gonna survive, and like how it is currently affecting them and how it will affect them. If you need them to take care of you, oh my goodness, woof. If you need a narcissist to take care of you while you are sick or hurt, oh my goodness, oh God, buckle up. Buckle up. You're gonna need if it's capable, get a family member or somebody else. That might rub, but that also might rub the narcissistic person the wrong way. Or you don't trust me to help you. I can't help you. You gotta call your mom. You gotta call your brother. You gotta call your sister. You gotta call your dad. You don't trust me to help you. No, you don't trust them to help you because they're not gonna help you. A lot of times, y'all, in these situations right here, where the narcissistic person reveals themselves, y'all need to pack your shit up and dip on them. After this, after you heal up and they show you their true colors and how their lack of empathy is going to affect you for the rest of your life, especially if this is early on in a relationship. Like the resounding message that I got, the resounding comment that I got, well, of course, it was going to be mostly women, but they were talking about having a baby. It was like when I was pregnant, when I was having a baby by this person, they treated me terribly. Like when I was in the hospital, I had a C-section and my husband didn't show up because he had to mow the grass. I was sick. I had my water broke. And he tried to call me an Uber. I'm literally, the comment section of this, of the short version of the video is filled with that type of stuff right there. Yeah, if they do it for the first kid, they'll do it for the second kid. They'll do it for the third kid. They're not going to be showing up to births. If they like, I'm just telling y'all, the trauma bond I know is tough as hell to break, but goodness gracious, if they're not setting a precedence for you in this relationship by not showing up when you need them the most early on, why the hell do y'all think they're gonna show up later on? Maybe they'll change. Maybe they don't understand how hurt I am, how bad, what kind of pain I'm in. They understand it. They just don't care enough to inconvenience themselves to come up here. Yes, some will, and they will bank on it. Some will come up or pop up on you and take great care of you, but they will bank on this. It's going into the bank. It's like loading up a damn debit card, a prepaid debit card of narcissism, and they're gonna swipe that shit every time they need something from you. Hey, can you do this for me? Oh, I'm tired. Guess who else was tired? Me. On my day off, when I had to come to the hospital to take care of your non-driving ass. Now you just started an argument because you didn't do something for them and they did something for you. It goes right into the narcissistic bank and trust. Loaded prepaid debit card of narcissism up and swipe. I'm just telling you. And the opposite, I know, but people are going to say too, the opposite is also going to be crazy. Because when a narcissist is hurt or sick, they're going to expect full, like you go from whatever you're doing to a goddamn primary care in-house doctor. You're going to have to take care of them. And and they're going to expect you to do it. You don't get brownie points. You know how narcissistic people expect brownie points from you for taking care of you? You don't get the same brownie points for taking care of them because they expect you to do it. You're my dad, you're supposed to do it. You're my mom, you're supposed to do it. You're my son, you're supposed to do it. You're my daughter, you're my husband, you're my wife, you're supposed to do this. You don't get brownie points for doing the things that you're supposed to do. But it gets crazy. I'm just telling you. The double standards of narcissistic relationships are absolutely 100% real. They just are. You don't get to do the things that they do. I keep it real with y'all. You just don't. In these relationships, you have to sacrifice a lot because you don't get to do the exact same things they do. Well, they didn't take care of me when I was sick, so I'm not going to take care of them. You're going to hear that shit for the rest of your goddamn life. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that right there. You're going to hear it for the rest of your life if you don't go take care of that person, that narcissistic person. Yes, sex is irrelevant when it comes to narcissism. Gender is irrelevant when it comes to narcissism. It knows no bounds. It knows no sexual bounds. Could be a parent. Could be a grandma. Your grandma be mad as hell you don't come take care of her when she's sick. But we don't want to lift the finger. You young. Get your little young ass up and take care of yourself. Your little narcissistic grandma. Frail, narcissistic, angry as hell with the heat on 95 in the house. Burning you up, cooking your ass, like stewing the grandkids and her kids over summer. Because she's an old narcissist. I'm telling y'all, narcissist doesn't know any age. They can be old narcissists. They can be young narcissists. I'm just telling y'all, look, the double standards exist. Just like that. Yeah, I'm just telling you, that skit. I was talking to Nia. She said it happened just very, very similar to this. And yeah, I add comedy to it, y'all, to add a little bit of levity to it. I know, I watch Grey's Anatomy, y'all. I know people be 86 and be going to see God at their hospital all the time because they be in the on-call room clapping cheeks. You mean Meredith Grey be in the on-call room getting her cheeks clapped when somebody's in there coding. They be tachycardic and she's getting her cheeks clapped. I understand Grey's Anatomy that everybody doesn't survive there. At Grey Sloan, everybody doesn't survive at Grey Sloan. I get that. But yeah, this is the part. But like, this is the part I feel like so many people have to understand. Like, the double standards exist. You don't get to do what that narcissistic person what they do, and this is your life. I know you might have kids by this person, you might not have kids. That was I'm just telling you, the most liked comment on my Facebook page from the short video was a woman saying, "Oh yeah, guys, if you don't have kids, please, for the love of God, don't have kids by them. Don't have kids by the narcissistic person and expect them to be there for you. Don't do that." And so many people were commenting under it. Too late, 6 months pregnant, 7 months pregnant, 10 months pregnant, not 10 months. Like, I'm about to pop tomorrow. I'm giving birth tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, this is exactly how it be going with a lot of these people, y'all. Hey, man. You just have to. So in your, like I said, so when it comes up, and like I said, when you have to take care of the narcissist, you're gonna have to take care of them. This is like, I'm just telling y'all, I need y'all to paint this picture. It's clear. This is not a damn this is not abstract art. This is a straight, not Vincent Van Gogh. This is a Rembrandt. I don't know, does Rembrandt do? Whoever does realistic art. Realistic art. This is realistic art right here, y'all. This is a sipping paint right here. This is a sipping paint. I'm telling you exactly what to paint. This is your picture. The picture is the narcissist holding his debit card, swiping the hell out of it, while your debit card is empty. You don't get to swipe it. That's just realism, y'all. That's me keeping it real and keeping it as hot as I possibly can. But anyways, y'all, like, new meet and greet. Thank y'all for coming out to the one in VA, doing a meet and greet in North Carolina in the Durham area. We're thinking about doing it at Dirty Bull on July 23rd. I will let you know more details as they come up. I'm actually about to go in my real estate office and talk to these people now. Thank y'all for tuning into another episode. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace.